Back, this is Dreddeus with another episode in the LA Rams franchise. Week 8, playing against the Arizona Cardinals and coming off a pretty tough loss against the Cincinnati Bengals. Actually, it was a closer game than it looks here, but we were never really able to stop their offense when it got going. So yeah, we just have to take that on the chin, and now we need to focus on the game against the Cardinals. This week, there's not really a lot of things to take care of. We've got a mock draft number 2. We've got player negotiations, but apart from that, nothing else happening. So let's take a quick look at the mock draft. We're not in it, of course, because we will start picking in the 3rd round. That's our highest ranked pick, so nothing happening here. Quite a few players in here that I was looking at, for instance, Charleston Turner, who just looks to be absolutely fantastic. But yeah, not our thing, not something that the Rams are currently doing, and it doesn't look like it, like they will be doing top 5 picks for the foreseeable future here. So yeah, that's a mock draft number 2. I did look at a few of those prospects. I did put them into my draft board, UDFA players, and so on. But for the moment, nothing more happening on that side. So the contract length is good, but that's it. I honestly don't want to give him too much here. I will be going for a bit longer, then I can go a bit higher here without putting too much pressure on the cap. Let's see if he accepts that. I'm happy to sign, continue. All right, so we got that done. That is great. Only 2 more to get done this year. And we still have around 48 mil cap space, so that should help us maybe also sign some interesting free agents. I'm really always looking forward to the free agent period. Apart from that, we've got Brian Allen returning to the roster. Now that is fantastic. For this week's game against the Cardinals, I'm going to be doing 2 things. Number 1, Brian Allen, of course, my starter again. And then I will also put Jamar Chase at wide receiver 1. I just want to see what happens. In some games, it works out perfectly. He gets separation as the secondary wide receiver, better separation. In last game, it didn't really happen. More routes were going towards Justin Shorter, but he was he didn't get free as often. The Florida product, and he was really good. He really got in there, had a great catch, but yeah, it's just still quite a few things to improve, especially the short and medium route. And yeah, that's something that we really need to look at. Tua currently impacted by morale. Yeah, lost on the road, 1 fumble. That's always bad. And he usually has so many fumbles all the time. I could really go crazy here sometimes. All right, let's take a look at the Arizona Cardinals and who we're going to be facing. First information of the day is Kyler Murray, superstar X-Factor quarterback for the Cardinals, will not be playing. He's out with a dislocated ankle for 3 more weeks, so he will not be facing us. We will be dealing with Grayson Mccall. Let's take a look here. Out of Coastal Carolina, 72 overall, number 44 ranked quarterback. He's got a pretty solid throw power, deep accuracy, medium and short. Respectable, of course. Throw on the run, play action under pressure in the 80s, and that is good. Awareness is pretty low, break sack pretty low, so maybe we can go for a lot of sacks here. Speed, acceleration, agility looking good. Injury, stamina, toughness as well. Apart from that, his running shouldn't be as dangerous, meaning carrying strength, trucking, stiff arm, spin move. So these things are quite bad. So once we get him out of the pocket, he should be fair game. Devlin Hodges is the backup here. As we move on to halfback, James Conner is the starting halfback. Marlon Mack behind him. Jonathan Ward also in there. What about James Conner? Star def trait, 86 overall, number 27 ranked halfback. So maybe we can limit their pass and their running game. Let's see if we can get that done. Demetric Felton Jr. is the fullback. Wide receiver, DeAndre Hopkins, of course. He is a superstar X-Factor, 31 years old, out of Clemson. A number 8 ranked wide receiver in the league. And yeah, just a dangerous player to be facing. Marquise Brown is also there. He's got a star def trait, and he will be going up as well. I also used him in quite a few rebuilds, and he's a very, very good wide receiver. Rondale Moore is in there, 23 years old, 86 overall out of Purdue. I mean, fantastic wide receiver room. Dion Graham, and Austin Mack are also playing for the Cardinals. I think we traded Austin Mack to the Cardinals at some point in time, but I could be mistaken. Tight end Max Williams, 29 years old, 74 overall. So not the best tight end, to be honest. Zach Ertz must have retired or moved on. Trey McBride is there. Why they're not utilizing him as the first tight end, I don't know, sort of building him up more. There's not too much difference between these two. Finally, James Mitchell is also in there. Left tackle, DJ Humphries, Jordan Mills, 77 overall, Ben Powers, 78 overall, and Ryan Hayes, the backup. What about center? Billy Price, 74 overall, Evan Brown. Right guard is Will Hernandez and Dante Lucas. Right tackle, DeJuan Jones and Josh Jones. There is nobody in their 80s on that offensive line. That could be a chance for us. I'm not gonna go as far and say that it's gonna be easy, but that is a chance for us in our defense. We have a very good defense, so maybe we can limit them. What about the defense on their side? JJ Watt, 85 overall, has gone down to a star def trade, but still the 12th ranked left end. This is basically what happens if you keep these star players around. They do regress a little bit. They sort of get stuck at the start, but they go into the 80s, and at some point in time they lose a lot of value, or they retire, and you lose out just on a lot of potential there. Will McDonald the fourth is his backup. Right edge, we've got Samson Ebukam, Sean Shepard, the rookie, and Zach Allen. What about Sean Shepard? He is looking nice, man. Hidden depth rate, 23 years old. Notre Dame is his college, 77 overall, and he's already looking so good. Why they're not using him as a starter, I do not know. D-tackle Doug Costin is injured, so we've got Leki Fotu, who's going to be the defensive tackle, and Deontay Bradley, a rookie. Left outside linebacker is Myjay Sanders and Keyshawn Green. So again, a 70 rated player. Mid linebacker, of course, Isaiah Simmons and Zaven Collins. Fantastic mid linebackers. I was actually looking at these two to replace Bobby Wagner. Couldn't get them. Went for Kenneth Murray. I'm super happy with him, but these two are very good choices at the mid linebacking position. Right outside linebacker is Jesse Luketa, Quincy Williams, and Terrence McCullough. So yeah, that's sort of that. Cornerbacks, Byron Murphy Jr., a very good corner. Very, very good. Only star dev. I maybe would have ranked him a little bit higher, but he's one of the best corners in the game. If not now, then in a few years' time. Nick Needham is also there. Cameron Sutton, Jojuan Williams, Chris Wilcox, and Antonio Bodden round up the cornerback room. So these two are going to be on our heels all the time. Free safeties, Jalen Thompson and Rudy Ford. Jalen Thompson, we'd remember him. Star def trait. And number 14 ranked strong safety, Buda Baker. Is he still number one? He's number 2. All right, number 2 ranked strong safety in the game. And this is going to be very tough because he is an absolute menace to play against. Nico Bolden behind him, kicker Cade York, and Bradley Pinion. So a few injuries in there that might help us. But then again, yeah, what are they really going to do for us? So let's see what we're going to do. Defensive game plan. Are we going to defend the inside run, or are we going to defend the pass plays? I would rather go for the short pass plays. I mean, if we can defend the inside run, maybe we can limit their passing. Oh, this is difficult. But they usually go for pass plays more. So I am tempted. I'm going to go for the short passing. We're going to go with the full pads. Of course, we are at a 100% fitness here, and I'm going to be splitting that. Next up, offensive game plan. The suggestion is the blitz counter. Yeah, I can work with that. Does make sense. What about practice? We're going to be going with full pass, but we're going to be splitting, obviously. Get as much experience distributed here. And Moving on to the team profile, I think there's nothing to change regarding focus players. What about the weekly game plan? 2 touchdown passes. No, we're going to go for 1 interception. Then we will be going with a defensive coordinator. We're going to go with the sacks. Sack the QB 3 times. That should be doable. We've got a very, very good defense, and we should be able to put some pressure on them without the offensive coordinator. No less than 6 yards per carry. I mean, that is pushing it. That is really pushing it. I mean, we will try to establish the run game, but 6 yards per carry, that is a lot. That is a lot. No, we're not going to go for that. Going to go for the 2 touchdowns. And for the head coach, let's go with the 70% again and hope that works. Defense has completed training. Fatigue is almost unchanged. I can see no injuries at the moment. That must be due to the split thing. And on offense, I see some focus experience, and Ja'Marr Chase gets an ACL sprain. Oh, come on, man. The dislocated shoulder for Tyquan Thornton, so we've got immediately a lot of pressure on the wide receiving room. What else is new? Not much. All right. Who else is feeling that like that trade might have been a mistake? Well, let's hope I'm wrong. Anthony Hines gets an upgrade towards speed rusher. 81 overall now. Agility, finesse moves, power moves, pursuit and zone coverage. Next up, Brian Cook gets an upgrade towards zone, the free safety. Awareness and pursuit. 24 years old out of Cincinnati. Bryson Hopkins towards possession. Improving our tight end here. Awareness, impact block, medium route, run block, finesse, run block, power and short route. Isaiah Spiller, the halfback, gets an upgrade towards elusive back to make him more of a scheme fit here. Change of direction, juke move and spin move. And finally, Aaron Donald also gets an upgrade towards run stopper. Okay, acceleration, block shedding, pursuit strength, tackle, get upgrades. Let's take a look at our setup, because this is gonna be fun now, right? We're missing 2 wide receivers, so we're gonna be working with Justin Shorter, wide receiver 1, Tutu Atwell, wide receiver 2, Van Jefferson, and Wan'Dale Robinson, and Ja'Marr Chase is injured, and Tyquan Thornton is also injured. We're gonna be checking how long in a second, but that is not great. That is really not great. I'm not happy about that at all. That's a big surprise, I know. But yeah. Some breakout challenges would be fun again for some defensive players maybe. As we're going to head into the franchise staff. I think the defensive coach is fully upgraded. We're going to be upgrading Sean McVay some more here. Boost awareness for offensive linemen and boost impact blocking for wide receivers. Let's go with this one here. Okay. And then next up, we're going to check the injury room. All right. 2 one-week injuries. All right. At least that is not bad. That is not too bad. So we are the guest team, of course, the away team. And the Cardinals will be the home team. So I do expect a tough game, especially regarding the momentum meter as the game is underway. Our defense stops them after 33 seconds at the 45-yard line. And we're going to be going with a halfback draw straight away now. Let's establish the run game, force them to play according to our play style. And yeah, that worked well. Isaiah Simmons, Brian Al not picking up the block here. 2nd and 12. And we're immediately stopped back here for a loss of 2 yards. And yeah, we're gonna attempt another run here. Cam Akers, come on Cam. 97 stops him here. 3rd and 11. And we immediately have to revert to the pass plays, which is something that I'm not looking forward to, especially taking into account that our best wide receivers are out injured. So Michael Mayer, Justin Shorter are Players that I am looking for. Can I get for the secure catch? And it's picked off. Come on, man. I wanted to go for the secure catch to make sure that I stayed in bounds. And I immediately have a pick here. That is annoying. And it was going for perfectly towards the receiver, but then picked off quite emphatically here. 2 minutes 47 yard line, just inside our half. And that didn't put too much confidence into our play. Currently, not much working. A stop again after 1 yard. Buda Baker coming across here. We've got terrible matchups. For our wide receivers, can we evade? No, we cannot. Number 34, as J.J. Watt picks up an injury. Number 99 for the Arizona Cardinals. Do we go with double slants or do we go with the inside zone? I think we're going to go with the inside zone. I do trust the running a little bit more right now. Come on, offensive line. I want to see those blocks, and we get the first down. It wasn't the most solid first down, but we got it done. That's what counts. All tight ends lined up on the left-hand side, ready to do some blocking. As we hand off the ball, and Cam Akers does find some space, but number 25 on him in a flash. That's Zaven Collins. 2 yards to pick up. Not even worth mentioning the pickup there. Away team has trouble with coverage, and the home team gains momentum faster, so of course that is going to be difficult. Number 20, no time for us here. Buda Baker picks up an injury. 3rd and 7. I'm not saying that we can use the injuries, but it is hopefully going to help us a little bit. What are we going to go for now? Let's go with the dagger. Got Tutu Atwell on the main route, but I'm looking for Justin Shorter or Michael Mayer, to be honest. Those just have better matchups in my mind. Mayer will get the first down, pushed out of bounds here. And good tackle by Sutton here. Stopped at the 1 minute mark in the first quarter. Clock running again, 45 seconds at the 27. Can we find some space here? Cam Akers, and we actually find some space here. But number 20 again gets to us. But the left-hand side was pretty open here. Pretty open. Worked well. At the 8 yard line now. Even managed to get out of bounds and stop the clock. We're going to be pounding the left side again. No matchup for Cam Akers, Michael Mayer, and Khalil Shakir. Let's see some blocking. Let's see some blocking, guys. But 34, Thompson gets through. We're still at the 10 yard line. We're going to go with a halfback slam. No more messing around here. I want to go for the direct run. Offensive snaps, 12 versus 7. So going to go for the halfback slam. Of course, Cam Akers now. Straight run up the gut. Can we evade a little bit here? Oh, maybe should have just kept running. I thought that I needed to truck a little bit here. 6 yard line now. 3rd and goal. What are we going to do here? Let's go the Y corner. Justin Shorter, right hand side would be perfect. Maybe also Jefferson or Atwell. Just looking for one of those. Get a secure catch. Come on. And again a pick. Luckily jumps out of bounds, but that was just annoying, man. Sometimes defenders just really morph into place there. That is super annoying. All right, good Justin Shorter here on the good route. He actually goes between the defenders, so he's got acres of space here. The ball comes, and just watch number 7 here. As the ball is still underway, and Justin Shorter goes back, turns around, and number 7 just continues the run, just hops in between, and never an easier pick here. But luckily, with a huge luckily, we're still on the ball here. Didn't lose the ball. But yeah, you got to convert those if you want to win games. Tyler Bass puts it between the sticks here. Good kick. There we go. Slightly inaccurate though. So let's go. Defense, come on. And defense stops them in the second quarter. That is great. The zone split week is what we're going to be going for. We want to get a run game. Cam Akers, let's try and excel in the run game, but no chance here. Number 91 just goes around the offensive line, comes from behind. Do we go with a slot cross here? Is it really that time already? Let's see. Can we get Mayer free? Can we get Jefferson free? Would be nice, right? Number 25, I think that's Zaven Collins still. Yeah, is on us in a flash. But now we're going to go with an inside zone split. Left-hand side, Cam Akers. Let's go, guys. Let's go. We actually evade. What's that? Can we get some more evasion? Nope. No more evasion, but we're at the 44. The 2-minute warning coming in right now. And 3-0 on the board. As we're going to continue with a halfback mid-draw. This time, gonna go between Mayer and Cosmi. Let's just hope we get the tackle working. Nope, no tackle working. Can we get up the pitch as far as we can? No, and I think we're not even across the line of scrimmage. Gonna go with the mesh spot. Don't want to get caught out here. Mayer or Jefferson. My wide receiver options. Great catch here, number 9. That is Isaiah Simmons on Michael Mayer. As we do cross the line here, make up some yards. But actually never really any chance of evasion here. And I think we're gonna go with the play action crosser now. I mean, it's only 3 yards. Maybe we can find a safer play here. What about the post wheel drag? What about the verticals? Let's go with the verticals here. Justin Shorter is my short option. Pun intended. There we go. Got that done. And he holds on to the ball. That's what I appreciate so much about him. He's actually so tough in the catch. Really well done here. What about the halfback mid-draw? 47 seconds to go. Are we going to call a timeout at some point in time? Oh my god. Not even getting going here. Did we actually cross the line? No, again we're pushed back. I think we're going to have negative running this time. Gonna go with the cross drag. Wan'Dale Robinson or Michael Mayer. Tutu Atwell. Maybe we can get him free. That would be nice though. But Michael Mayer is just the safest option, to be honest, to go with here. Gotta call another timeout. And not an easy game. I'm gonna tell you that. It is not an easy game. It might look easy, and I often think that when I watch YouTubers play Madden. I think, well, there's a free player. Why not pick him? Yeah, it's never that easy. Never that easy. Great catch here by Michael Mayer. Even steps out of bounds. 2nd and 1. Do we go with the cross track? Let's go with the cross track here. We've got Wan'Dale Robinson, Michael Mayer, 2nd and 1. I'm just trying to edge forward here. Can we get into the end zone? That would be fantastic. Otherwise, a field goal is what I'm after. And that is a freaking pick. Come on, man. Nobody can catch him. And number 20 is away. God damn it. I hate that. I really hate that. I mean, he was free all the way. And he just morphed in between. And then, oh, he's off. He's off to the races. No chance that we get him. And we're behind by 4 points. That is super annoying. Absolutely annoying. We were so far up the pitch. God damn it. Gonna go with Justin Shorter here. What else? We've got 11 seconds to play. That's time enough for another pick here. And did I make the wrong decision with going with Tua Tagovailoa? Was that the wrong choice? Was that the wrong choice? I don't know. But it certainly isn't feeling like a safe bet. Sometimes we get the ball away beautifully. Sometimes it's absolutely shambles like this one. And I'm super fuming here. What are we doing? What are we doing? No chance here, and it's picked off again. Jesus Christ. What exactly are we doing here? We're so bad. So bad. Let's see. What are we gonna do? I think we're gonna boost the short throws and defense. I don't know, man. I don't know. Gotta maybe limit them on the short pass. But we should be better, and it's always on us. That's what's so annoying for me. Hardly any of these are really forced. It's always our own mistakes. And that is what's absolutely infuriating for me. We should be better. We should be way better than that. Yes, we're missing 2 very good wide receivers here. But this is just annoying. Just annoying. Zaven Collins does catch up to Michael Mayer, who did look like he was away. But we're at the 41. We're going to do our best to hit back at them. Do we go with a play action? Yeah, let's try a play action. Is it risky? Of course it is. But Van Jefferson is a good option. And if we can get him away, and he actually is away. I didn't expect that to work as well as it did. But Van Jefferson gets into the end zone. We get the touchdown after the connection. Tua Tagovailoa connecting with Van Jefferson, who we recently re-signed to a 5-year deal. So if he fulfills the deal, he'll be with us until he's 32. I'm not quite sure if that will happen. But I like him. I do like him. And the Cardinals strike back with a field goal here only. Momentum against us. The noise is deafening. Noise is deafening. So loud. As Cam Akers is stopped after this pickup of 6 yards here. 2nd and 4 towards the right hand side now. Michael Mayer will have to do some blocking. Can we get that? No, we cannot. We cannot even get around them. 3rd and 7. Oh, the noise is not helping. Noise is not helping. Let's go with the mesh spot here. Mayer or Van Jefferson. Let's try and be clever here. Stop back by number 3, Buda Baker. Not injured. 4th and 2. 4th and 2. So what do? We're gonna go with a medium pass concept here. Gonna go with the mesh. Spot again. Can we get Bryson Hopkins? Can we get Michael Mayer? One of those I want to see free. God damn it. And our offensive line can't hold the defense that is on us in a flash. Luckily, it's only 3 yards. Luckily, only 3, not yards. 3 points, I mean. As we're going to go with a quick slant here. Justin Shorter. Oh. This is one of those games again, right? Safe catch by Justin Shorter. Well done at the 39. 16 seconds to play here. Gonna be flipping the play here. Justin Shorter. As time runs out, we're now into the 4th quarter. And we've got so many offensive snaps and so little to show for it. Oh, guys. Let's see. All right. Nope. Blocking isn't working. It is not working. And it's so bad against one of the worst defenses. And we're still struggling. What is going on here? Breece Hall goes out there, takes the block. Cam Akers needs to adjust because Tua doesn't really move out far enough. So he needs to go for a curve, and then it's the own players being shoved back. I don't know what number 71 is doing. He should be pushing the defender out, but he evades number 56. And then it's 3 versus 1. Let's go with the flood. Tutu Atwell, maybe. Justin Shorter, maybe. Good catch by Tutu Atwell, but did we gain anything here? I don't know. 5 yards. Oh, let's go with the cross drag. Tutu Atwell should be getting free here, but the matchup is brutal. Let's maybe also Wan'Dale Robinson. He does get free. Stopped by Budda Baker. 3 minutes 48 on the clock. As we edge closer ever so slowly. Let's go with the zone fake jet here. Can you imagine what this, what the game would feel like if we had Lamar Jackson? Sometimes I only wonder. 1st and 10, 97. Shepard just drags us back here, quite brutally. Gonna go with a halfback dive now. Left-hand side run. Against an absolutely depleted Arizona Cardinals side. Don't even make it across the line. Zaven Collins smashes into us. 3rd and 1. Jesus Christ, man. Are we gonna turn this game around? What do you think? And Breece Hall, I think we get the 1st down. It did look like it. Looks like the foot was across the line. All right, Luketa stopping us as we're gonna go with the dagger. And again, can we get someone into the backfield here? Oh, freaking hell. But that worked better than expected, actually. Cam Akers getting free, catches the ball that was actually intended for Justin Shorter. And let me just replay that for you. We've got Justin Shorter over here, right? Justin Shorter on his route. I'm going to turn the camera so that we can see Tua Tagovailoa. He would have been completely free. He had the yard, and he was turning towards the side route, so he was 3 yards away from Budda Baker. But then The hit came in and it was thrown out of the sack. And luckily, Cam Akers just manages to get the ball and pushes forward so far. That was super lucky. Definitely not feeling comfortable with that. Wan'Dale Robinson, Michael Mayer. Our options here. Number 9, we evade number 9. That was Isaiah Simmons. Unable to tackle. 2-minute warning is in, and we're now 11 yards away. Oof. Let's go the halfback dive, and let's just hope that our defense holds them after we produce whatever we're going to produce here. Should have kept running towards the right here, but I didn't trust in defense here really producing. Let's go with the double dig. Michael Mayer, Van Jefferson. Sure, there are quite a few options here. Crazily overthrown here. Did I jinx it already when I said after the touchdown? Let's hope not. Alright, Tutu Atwell, Michael Mayer, one of you two, please get in there. All the other options are covered too well, I think. And there we go. Michael Mayer gets the touchdown. We force momentum a little bit into our half, and we're going to be up by 3 or 4 points depending on our kicker. That was actually a brilliant catch by the Notre Dame tight end here. Please, defense, stop him. All right, defense stops them now. That is great. They do have a lot of momentum on their side, but we now have 54 seconds and the lead and 3 timeouts to call. So no fumbles, no interceptions, no silly stuff, no fouls as Cam Akers gets across the 1st and 10 line here. And that was a good run. That was a very good run. 49 seconds. The clock has been stopped by the Cardinals. And we're going to be going for another one here. Tutu Atwell. Where do we find some space? Oh. And that was a bump for Cam Akers, but a few more yards. Stumbled forward after the contract. Going to be going with the 0-1 trap now. Heading between Maurice Smith and Emil Ekiyor. Always depending on our offensive line to make those stops, but I think that it'll be difficult. No more timeouts for the Cardinals, and we're going to be going for the run here. 3rd and 4. Cam Akers gonna go for the run. Do we get across the line? Nope. It's gonna be 4th and 1. Zaven Collins pushes us back, but we have 31 seconds. We're gonna bring out the special teams, and we're gonna be taking a field goal. Why on earth would I be doing anything else? I don't know. Wind coming slightly from the right hand side, slightly inaccurate. And that is wasted. 8 seconds to go. Oh, that is painful. But the Cardinals manage nothing in terms of a Hail Mary. 17-13 was the end result. A little bit of rage in there, because again, we gifted them points when we just should have played it safe. There we go. Good pass completion by Tua Tagovailoa. 90.5 the rating. Completion rate of 68%. 2 touchdowns but 2 interceptions. Again, those are bad. Those are really hurting us. We've got 84 yards for Cam Akers. We've got 1 yard for Breece Hall. -7 for Demetric Felton. Alright. Fumble for James Conner. No touchdowns. No rushing touchdowns. What about receivers? 101 yards for Michael Mayer. He really is fantastic. Van Jefferson, 59. 2 touchdowns, so those are going to help us points-wise. Apart from that, nothing much happening. Justin Shorter, 19, he was limited. Cam Akers also limited. Wan'Dale Robinson, Tutu Atwell. Nothing of note here. Well done. What about defense? Offensive line, let's see. What happened here? Sacks allowed, none by us, alright, that is actually positive. Tackles for loss, Aaron Donald was great. George Karlaftis, well done again. How many sacks? 4.5 sacks by Noah Sewell. What a beast. And George Karlaftis as well. Wow. Great stuff. Anthony Hines, Kenneth Murray Jr. Alright, our defense was clicking, man. But those 2 interceptions, super unnecessary. Super unnecessary. And then 83 return yards for Cameron Sutton. That was painful to watch. Right, we received 9 points here for a 70% top, 2 offensive touchdowns, and we sacked the quarterback 3 times. Now that is great. Well done, guys. Cam Akers gets an upgrade here. He will now be a natural 95, a +1 out of morale, 96 overall, awareness, change of direction, and spin move. What a player, what a development over the course of this franchise. So good. As we're going to be upgrading our offensive coach here, we're going to be putting that into impact blocking for the wide receivers, and then we will be going into the strength rating for offensive linemen. Before we do that, we're going to be going for this side, boost the injury rating for all offensive players. That is important. No more injuries on the O-line, please. And then boost catch and traffic for wide receivers, carrying and stamina. What's the other side? Boost catch and traffic for tight ends, carrying for quarterbacks, and stamina. Yeah, I don't know. I think we're going to be going the left route, because at some point in time I just expect to be better. At the moment, every hit is a fear for the fumble. But yeah, for the moment, let's just be happy with our success here. 6-2 for the LA Rams, 0-8 for the Arizona Cardinals. We're topping the NFC West. We're really looking like a playoff team. If we manage to continue this form, we should be underway. Next week, we're going to be playing the Panthers, and CJ Stroud, I believe, is still their quarterback. That is going to be a tough game, a very tough game. They kicked us out of the playoffs last time. He's a superb quarterback, and it's going to be very, very difficult for our defense to stop them. So far, we are really, really very good. Our defense is doing so well. You can see we're the best in the league. The offense, not so much. The offense is way down here. At least we're not last, so that is a positive. But still, we should be doing so much better. It is the rushing yards that is saving us for the moment. Yeah, but we should be way better. But we're the best defense, and that is a fantastic achievement here. And we're going to build on that. We're going to keep improving defense. Just keep making them better, so that we on offense, yeah, just really profit of that. It's quite simple, actually. If the defense limits them as much as possible, then we on offense, yeah, we just make the points. But 17-10 versus the Bengals would then maybe be a 10-3 or a 10-7 or a 10-0, even if we manage to shut out the opposing team. But like this at the moment, yeah, nothing to really worry about. We can be very happy. I am happy. Hope you're too. Please drop me a like and subscribe to the channel. That would be great. And yeah, thank you for watching, and see you next time.